All right, folks.
Fuck Mayo.
Fuck Mayo?
Yeah, and fuck JM, fuck Century, but most of all, fuck Lourdes. Who's with me?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Thanks,
You know-
y'all.
And it's fucking Lourdes, then Mayo, then Century, then JM.
I'd switch Century and Mayo around. I feel
We're
like
not talking about
and let's
conference
just-
politics
Century's
right
got
now.
some
We're
rich
talking
ass-
about our
let's
favorite bar in Winona, Minnesota.
Let's throw Schaefer Academy.
Schaefer.
Let's throw Schaefer Academy right in the middle of the mix. Just fuck
Hey,
'em. They're
no one
fuck 'em.
remembers
Guys. It seems like there's a lot of hate in this room. Can we all just agree on one thing, please?
Well, it depends on what you say.
I'm just trying to bring people together, and I think this might do it. Lucky's on 3rd Street?
Hey, I would go to Lucky's.
I'd go to Lucky's too,
Shit.
for sure.
Now we all love each other. That's the
Damn.
power of Lucky's on 3rd Street and the power of Lucky's on 3rd Street.
I've always said
Drinking.
Lucky's is my favorite
Drinking.
college bar in town, and it's my favorite place to go play darts
Yeah.
and have a drink, do trivia on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
I love Lucky's.
Yeah, me too.
I do as well.
I'm a big fan of Lucky's, and it's while it's a great college bar, it's a good blend.
It's a great blend.
Like a college bar is a lot. You know, it can be a lot of just like
that's exactly why I like
music
it.
I don't want to listen to, people being really loud and spilling drinks all over. Lucky's is not that. Lucky's is like a good medium of a hangout while also having that party vibe.
Totally.
You know?
That's exactly why I like it.
And you see all your friends there. You constantly see your homies at Lucky's. They sponsor the podcast, and we freaking love them for it. They got great drink specials. Dante, what's your favorite beverage that could be made at a bar?
A Coors Light.
They make it.
They
What
do.
about you, Jake?
They make good
They're cheap,
Coors
too.
Light. I like a simple rum and Coke.
Mm.
And there are some days I know at Lucky's that those are super cheap. They're always cheap. But
Yeah.
some days they're really cheap.
Sometimes you could get 2 for $5, I've heard.
I think you can get 2 for less than that because some days they have 2 for 1.
Yeah, that's true. God damn, math is getting involved here. They don't pay us to do math. They pay us to do whatever this whole thing is. They pay us to eat sandwiches and drink wine and talk about Dante pooping his pants. So enjoy this episode of the podcast, and thank you to Lucky's on 3rd for making it happen. Go support them, and thank you for tuning in to Isaac's 30-minute
Show.
Let me know when we can fire up the party machine.
The party machine is, you're in charge. You're the captain of the party machine.
Yeah, do you understand
How
the
many,
assignment, bud?
How many songs are on Capicola?
Trace.
Oh, someone's a real
Is it
fan.
Wildfire? Is that
I
what it's
haven't
called?
listened. That's
Wonderful.
I listened to the first 2, and I listened to them intentionally because I needed something to put me to sleep. And don't take that the wrong way. But
Really? That put you-
I do always
very
fall,
much
I
not
do always
determined.
fall asleep to something, and I do carefully curate what I fall asleep to.
yeah, I knew it would work. I knew for some reason it would work. Because if I listen to like a podcast, I listen.
Listen to my EP and
I find boring. I have boring sleep podcasts.
I put
Boring
YouTube
sleep podcast.
tutorials on my
Dante's
video
new
software
new
programming,
mixtape.
Yeah,
and that shit puts me straight to sleep.
yeah. I do the same kind of thing. I watch biographies on YouTube.
I watch Bob's
I
Burgers.
used to fall asleep in Law and Order, but I ran out of episodes.
You guys should
That's
act like you
kinda
like
crazy.
each other.
That's a
Just
lot.
kidding.
It is a lot, but
Okay.
All right, 10
every
seconds.
single episode of Law and Order, the original series, and SVU.
Specs said I couldn't do a
What about
kendama
Criminal
trick
Intent?
to get it going.
Criminal Intent.
Good?
I watched a couple seasons of, but it's quite a bit worse than the other 2, to be honest. It's too cheesy.
Hip shake means go.
But it still has that good Dick Wolf feel.
That Dick Wolf is something, I'll tell you what.
I love
Now,
Dick Wolf.
Jake, you're not going to be able to tell, but we're about to listen to music.
Oh, all right. Well,
Can you boogie down like
I've
how
always
you
got
think?
I've always got the music in my head, so I should be good.
Let's see a boogie too.
It's Isaac's 30-minute pod show.
Now get aggressive.
So please don't go. It's Isaac's 30-minute pod show.
We're doing it. We're in it. We're in it. This is a podcast.
Was I dancing to the right beat?
You were really on it. This is like we're like watching Stomp the Yard over here.
It's kind of good because you can talk into that, and then I can kind of get the beat, but it'll be a little bit behind.
Yeah.
I can't hear this thing really when I
Everything-
have the headphones on.
Right.
It's kind of fun
A little wonky. Welcome to Isaac's 30-minute pod show.
because you can hear it. Sorry, Isaac. Go
Wait,
on.
Oh yeah, he
Funny
can hear.
'cause
it.
I
He can
can't
hear.
hear what I'm saying when I'm talking to this.
Guys, could I
I have
just?
no idea what I'm saying. Dante.
Could I just?
don't really like you very much. Why am I on this podcast?
Could I just
Sorry, I can't
introduce?
really-
Could I just introduce the pod?
Go ahead.
Thanks, man. Welcome to Isaac's 30-minute pod show. I'm Isaac. Take 17 jars of Kool-Aid, put them in your mouth, swish them around, go to your dentist, get a scolding for thighs, Yanta. And I'm here with two of my favorite people.
Hey, folks.
Yeah.
I'm Dante De Grazia, collecting coins for thighs. De Grazia.
Nice. Your middle name's De Grazia? That's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah, my parents were.
Getting
On one.
yeah, they're getting a little lazy with it. And you, sir?
I'm Jake Allen.
What do your thighs look like?
I have pretty good thighs. They're very white, but I have pretty good thighs, and all things considered. They're not as good as my calves. My calves are actually my best body part.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How comfortable are you with showing the people of the world your calves?
Not very comfortable.
Okay. We'll get it
Right.
out of them. We'll get the
That's
calves
just,
out of
because
them.
because that's just because I'm wearing tight pants.
Mine are hanging out.
This guy's ready.
It's not because I'm ashamed of them at all.
Oh, that's okay. Good. Be proud of your thighs. Calves. Phew.
I would say be proud of both.
Yeah. This is predominantly a thigh-based podcast, but now that you're here, I think calves are going to be in the mix from here on
Yeah,
out.
I mean that would behoove me. There's no doubt.
What a word.
Hooves too now. We're just moving down the leg.
Because he's
Satyr.
because horse.
Actually, though, I will say about my thighs
Goat. That's what I
that
was going.
my
Oh,
thighs
shit.
might be just as good as my calves, but I can't tell. It's hard. I discriminate against them because they're so much more pale, whereas my calves always stay
Sure.
much more tan and they look more handsome.
Yeah. So you
More
discriminate.
hair too helps with
Way
the
more
tan.
hair. That's true. That's
Right,
actually
right.
like that. Yeah.
Why do you
Okay,
think
my
that
thighs
is?
are not? Yeah, those are both very.
I
important.
hate my thighs. I fucking hate them.
Yeah, I talk myself out of this.
Do you think it's from the
confidence.
pants, the rubbing of the pants? Is that why you have less
the hair?
Yeah. What causes that?
Well, I'm no scientist or doctor, but yes, I think that is the answer.
Yeah.
The pants rubbing.
Well, now I don't believe you. You're not a scientist or a doctor. Damn.
What are you? What even are you?
If you're not a scientist or a doctor, what are you?
A dentist. I'm
Oh shit! All right.
chiropractor.
RD.
Astrologist. Bringing it back. What's your guys' signs? Your astrology signs.
I'm a Gemini.
Okay.
Not sure what that means or how it applies to me or if that's true, but
I was just
pretty
curious.
sure that's the science of it.
Mm-hmm.
Two of me.
I'm a Leo. Although
That's too bad, dude.
I know I was
Oof.
okay. I'll have to say before we started taping, I was talking about the fact that I don't believe in astrology, so it kind of drives me crazy when people talk about it.
Oh, you don't believe in fact? You
It
don't
doesn't
believe
drive
in
me. It doesn't
truth?
drive me. I guess it doesn't drive me crazy. I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
don't
Say that-
understand why people
Well,
talk about it. But
You already said you
maybe
already-
that's in part because I've been judged so many times by being a Leo. I don't even know what people associate with being a Leo.
Is that bad? Is
But
that
I
true?
just-
People have been like,
Yeah,
oh,
people
you're
have
a
been-
Leo? Is
I
that
had
thing?
somebody. I was driving Lyft, which I do to make money.
Yeah.
And I was driving somebody one time who I told her she was a Leo, and she was very talkative before, and she literally stopped talking, to me. Completely stopped.
Specs, you let a fucking Leo into this apartment? What is going? I have clear rules on the podcast. No Leos and no scientists or doctors.
He submitted falsified records.
Okay.
I did the vetting. I did exactly what you wanted me to do.
Yeah.
This is the first time I heard about it too.
I think you need to be punished,
He
sir.
put him. Go ahead.
Turn the plant red.
God damn it.
That's a red plant. Hey, you know what? We'll continue, I guess. I can get past it.
Specs, I've known you for a
cannot.
long time, and you've never detected any sort of Leo in me, clearly. So
Clearly not. Yeah, apparently not.
I feel like no
Also,
matter-
also Specs Hodge, our brilliant producer on the podcast.
Yeah, hi there. Check out my cool banner right here.
I am a Leo, though, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of when I was born, August 1st.
Is that
That's
your
even
birthday?
worse. To be proud of it, man. Don't be
You know what
proud of
they
it.
say?
Just accept it and move on.
A Leo.
So I am accepting it, and I'm embracing it. I'm embracing my own skin. My Leo skin.
You know, I'd
My
be happy
beautiful
for
Leo
you.
skin.
I'd be like, I'm all about positivity and embracing who you are. Unless you're a Leo, then I'm like, you should probably not be proud of that.
Par for the course. This-
I've got
this prick
multiple
loves himself.
personalities, dude.
Sometimes you're a Leo.
Well, I'm a Gemini, so you know.
Yeah, I guess that'd be multiple.
And I'm not
I
even.
personally
I'm
don't-
not
I
even
don't
as
like
bad
Gemini.
as that.
I don't like Geminis. That's just me, though. They
So-
rub me the wrong way.
How do you like to be rubbed?
Not like that.
That would have been a good party
I-
machine. Hey, shout out to the party
Every
machine.
Gemini rubs me like that, though.
Shouts out.
the
Shouts out.
the party machine brought to us by Shelby Carson.
Yeah.
She's been on the pod before. There's going to be another episode with her and Jackie in the future. So there you go. So guys, can I call you guys?
Please.
Guys, that's a Rick Glassman bit. Stole it. I'm going to acknowledge it.
Whoa.
Whoa, all right.
Wah, wah.
Getting a little wild over there.
Sorry. Well,
Uh,
that's pretty much
I have a
it.
question for you, Mr. Dante De Grazia.
Yes, sir.
Port of the Chemist. Is that just you?
That's just me.
Okay. That's
Make-
your...
making dancey tunes.
Yeah. Those dancey tunes. That's my favorite genre, is
Right
dancey
on.
tunes. Yeah. I see before we were like homies, I knew about Port of the Chemist, and in my head it was a band because I knew Topo.
It's
You did
it's been a band before.
Oh, okay.
We've played shows as a whole band, but when I release things, it's just my
Sure.
my personal production.
Gotcha.
And I don't think that we'll do full band shows anymore. I think it's more of a DJ thing now.
Okay.
Boodle is where the full band.
Where that vibe went.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Topo going over there.
Yep.
Gotcha. Well, hey, Port of the Chemist, Port period of the Chemist. Got to throw in that
Yeah, I
period.
think you should explain how you got the name.
Yes.
This is actually a fun one, kind of. So there's
Yeah.
at Winona State, there's a huge metal thing on the ground by the library.
Prove it.
It's like 30 feet by 30 feet or
All right,
something,
okay.
covered in words.
That checks out.
And it's like, we here at Winona State believe in education and science, and thank you to these people. And it's like engraved in the ground.
I think, and it's like, it goes through, right? Isn't there like a
Yeah, it's like
the letters
water
all-
can like
Yeah,
trickle in and
go
shit.
into it?
But it's cut into 9 pieces, and one of the pieces cuts some words in half. And so, if you find the right spot, Port of the Chemist emerges
Actually?
from this metal. Yeah, so I saw that and was like, that could be a cool band name someday when I was in high
Nice
school.
shit.
Dude, we went there to look. I remember me, you, Will, and Ellie standing over that trying to find a band name in
Yeah,
those
yeah.
letters.
For Driftwood Bones,
Yeah.
we wanted to use that sheet of
Is
metal
that-
to find it. Driftwood Bones didn't come from there,
Okay.
but
No.
luckily Port of the Chemist did.
Yeah.
Hey, Yanta, can you put your palm out? WSU, consider sponsoring the pod show.
I was getting there. I was like, this pod is sponsored by WSU. They support everything we say.
Wow,
So
Winona
what are
State
your-
really creates cool projects of letters that are also great, right, guys?
Damn right. Damn right. Wow, Winona State, you need more money probably. Give us some.
Take some from the baseball team.
You might need money, but you also have plenty.
Yeah. They're making bank over there. The amount of like weird fees when I look, because I have one more semester. How many more semesters do you have?
One, yeah.
One more. Okay, so we're gonna be graduation buddies.
I hope so.
we
yeah.
should instead of throwing the caps in the air. Yeah, me too. I also hope so. Instead of throwing them up, we should wherever we are, like in the placement or whatever at the whatever it's called, a lot of whatevers. We should just chuck our caps at each other,
Trade.
but like not in a fun little silly way, like
All right, and
aggressive.
whoever gets the cap closer, let's put tracking chips in them, and whoever
Ah.
gets the cap closer to the other person wins. Because
Mm-hmm.
I will be A, and you'll be Y.
I
We're
want to
gonna
be. I want to be a.
You're gonna be very.
We're gonna be
far
on
apart.
We're gonna be on
Yeah.
almost opposite ends of the
That's a good point.
of
Yeah.
that graduation floor.
What if
So
they go by first name? You know, some graduations do that.
If they did, we'd be
No.
close, but I don't think they're gonna do that, and I actually don't think that any do.
And he's not even a scientist or a doctor, so that's saying something.
Yeah.
That's probably
Fact that
pretty
he
accurate.
still knows.
Yeah. I think that'd be fun. Do you think that they're putting in band names throughout the campus intentionally because of the music scene here in Winona? They're like, hey, if maybe we throw in Port of the Chemist, and there's like some deep. Let me go. I'm finding it.
Yeah.
There's a cult at Winona State.
Yeah, I do believe in that.
It's like a time travel thing.
I don't think it has anything to do with band names, but I do believe in the cult.
Well, I think it's just names in general, and when someone uses the name, they get power from it. So they're putting all these like weird combinations out there, and then Porter the Chemist comes out and releases an album. That's why we started that. Capicola, Porter the Chemist, and they get power. How does it feel to power a cult?
It's a little scary. Sometimes the people come up to me and they say, "You're really doing this thing, huh?" And I have to say, absolutely. And it's hard to commit like that. You know what I mean?
No,
Personally, I oppose the cult.
not a fan of the cult.
No. I don't put much energy into my opposition, but I do oppose.
It's less of a
rebuttal.
cult, less of a cult, and more of just an excuse to all wear a uniform.
I do love a good uniform.
Yeah,
I do love a good.
the skirts and the
Yeah,
tank tops is more of what we're about than the actual
I'm a kilt guy.
Kool-Aid.
Speaking of uniforms, I'll just say Dante and I have known each other for a long time. We went to, and Spencer too. We went to middle and high school together. But I recently found an old yearbook that I thought I had lost. My 9th grade yearbook, and I was kind of paging through it briefly.
That's
and
fun.
I saw a picture from ninth grade of Dante and I. We played on the same basketball team.
Was Porter the Chemist somewhere in the background, like in the?
Not that I saw.
The
but
writing on the wall?
Maybe, but not that I
Cult.
saw. But we were wearing, or we it was the picture, like the yearbook picture of the basketball team, and Dante and I were both in the front row, right next to each other. We both had huge smiles on our faces, and we both had our pants pulled up, like really far, like really far up our knees.
Up on the thigh.
Like we were clearly doing a bit, and we clearly were. I think I felt like we were laughing about it, like mid picture, and it was. I thought the contrast was funny because the person next to you, Jordan Duelman, had his shorts all the way over his leg. So they were like the
complete opposite.
complete opposite.
Yeah.
He was being so modest and bashful about.
Don't hide your knees, Jordan.
Hey,
Come on, man.
I know.
And we were just
Be proud.
clearly
And Dante and I, yeah, you could probably see our balls if you zoomed into the yearbook picture.
you can definitely see Jake's balls and a
Don't just
little
like, I know
little
you
bit
can
of
see.
my balls, and we are
DM me
just-
for the picture.
We're just
Yeah,
grinning.
I was gonna say,
front
producer's
row,
note. If you don't see the
testes.
photo in this video, that's no fault of mine.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have
Jake-
that picture? Can you send us
Oh, yeah.
that picture?
Jake will send it. We'll show it to you.
Okay.
You
And then
can-
we'll do an intricate zoom while we talk the
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
time,
yeah, there we
trying to
go.
find the.
It's like a nice
You
photo
were
'cause
children,
you can
so.
you can see the testicles, but it's weirdly not explicit. They're not like
It's
detailed enough for it to be explicit,
It's
but
okay
it's clearly
to-
just testicles that you're looking at.
Right.
It's
You know
awesome.
what you're seeing, but it's like not
Yeah.
in the connotation that you thought would
And
be
we're
there.
in 9th grade too, so you're trying to get canceled. This is the way to do it, man.
Slap
9th grade
it on 'em.
testicles.
They're trying to show us their 9th grade testicles.
Listen to my album.
Hey,
they're art balls.
Dante is very like against the being canceled thing, which I think is funny because this is the whole vibe of the podcast is getting canceled. So Dante, this isn't
I'd rather not
cancelable,
be.
but I want to
I
I want
cancelled
to
too with you boys. Go on.
You down for a little cancellation?
Yeah.
It's not cancelable because this is something that everyone does. But Jake, I don't have my phone. Can I read you a text that Dante sent earlier from memory?
Yeah.
Let me read it to you from my memory. We had a little group chat going with Specs, myself, and Dante about doing this tonight, and we're setting up, and Specs just starts laughing, and goes, "Did you see the text that Dante just sent?" I was like, "No, I did not," because I hadn't seen it. Let me vamp on that for a little while. So he saw it, and I didn't see it, and then I read it, and it goes, "Hey, I sharted. I gotta turn around. I'll be right there." And then he gets here, and Dante, this is not the first time you sharted today.
It's not.
Whoa. So this is not.
I'm not
I
a-
thought it was like a joke. Wait, was it real?
It's a real thing. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't usually shart like this, but apparently
Guys,
I'm also
I never shart like this, I swear.
I'm very poo shy, so the fact that I'm doing this in public is a big step for me. But
Yeah.
yes,
Hold on.
I sharted
What
on
does
my
it
way
mean to
over
be,
here.
What does it mean to be poo shy?
I'm poo shy.
That's a thing.
I don't like talking about my poop.
Okay, so you're just like.
I don't like
you
pooping in
just-
front of others.
Not a big
Okay,
poop guy.
well, I was gonna ask, like, what situations have shown up in your life? That
You'd be
would cause you to
surprised.
Poo shy.
Well, see,
Campers,
I'm
summer
not
camp.
I'm not poop shy, and I think by contrast, I talk about my poop a lot, like more than anyone who's listened
mean,
to this regularly has heard a lot about my poo.
I talk a lot about mine.
makes
as
me
well.
feel better.
I'm a big pooper,
Yeah.
but I can't. I'm pee shy a little bit,
Are you?
definitely. Well,
Is
it's
it the-
gotten better with age.
Is
but
it the noise? Is that what what do you mean by that? You don't like
I
when
just-
people can hear that you're peeing?
It's not that I don't like it. I really don't mind it at all. But there's just my body just kind of freezes up sometimes if I have people on both sides of me at the urinal,
Yeah.
and
sure.
and if I don't have to go that bad.
There's a
So
little bit of
I
that.
guess I'm not that bad, but I've experienced pee shyness.
Jake Allen used to keep a poop blog.
I did.
Really?
A
Oh, you're
poop-
not poop shy at all.
A poop blog. Yeah.
No
I
shit.
did not like that blog.
It's called Bowel Tales.
I never linked it on the blog.
Bowel tales. That's one of the most excellent things I've ever heard in my life. Hey, we're gonna take a quick break and throw it to our producer Specs for a Specs Talks. When we come back, we're talking more about capicola. Capicola, part of the chemist. That's Dante, and you should definitely check it out. And we're gonna do a little something fun for the capicola release. That this week it came out
This week, January 3rd.
earlier this week.
Yep, 3 days before the 1 year
Oh,
anniversary of the insurrection.
I thought you were gonna say. Wait, was it the 4th? Was that the anniversary of the insurrection?
The 6th.
Oh, okay, shit. That'd be hilarious because that's the anniversary of the podcast is the 4th.
Ah, nice.
So for a second, I was like, wow, did we just get extra canceled? That'd be really on par. Stay with us. Let's hear some knowledge and some wisdom from Specs, who is a doctor and a chemist. No ports.
Who's that guy spreading information to the nation? Oh, you could bring him to your grandma's house, or you could bring him on vacation. Yeah, it's Specs. This is Specs Talks.
HR people, they're the same people that put a sun visor on their windshield. Don't trust them.
That was Specs Talks.
Yeah, let's test if we're on TV. If we're on TV, this is gonna get bleeped out. Fuck.
Cunt.
Cunt.
And now I'm going to throw in a beep right
And
here.
this word is not gonna get
Hunt.
bleeped. Sorry.
That one we're bleeping. Oh, dude, you're canceled, man.
Actually, though,
You guys don't even want to know what he just
that
said.
word truly doesn't
Oh,
get.
man.
That word truly does not get bleeped on TV. And
Yeah.
like, why that one? Why I feel like that
There's-
one's just as bad.
There's like the 7
as-
words. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. There's so many that are like, why can you say like shit, but you can't say
Can you say shit?
Goddamn.
wait, shit might not be.
I think shit gets bleeped.
I think you can't say shit, but you can say bitch.
Goddamn gets bleeped.
Goddamn,
You can,
but you
it
can
gets
say
bleeped.
damn.
Just
You
the
can't-
God gets
you can
blipped. Yeah.
Yeah, God.
Not the,
Yep, you're right.
not the
Well,
damn.
that's kind of like
beep. Damn.
Bitch does not get bleeped. That seems worse than shit to me.
What about
Slut.
fuck cock? Sucky balls.
what about
With
what about
fuck
little
cock, just
little
cock gets bleeped. So that's
They
always
keep-
that's why that
About
word is so
twisted-
popular because
twisted
so
nipple.
people can. It's just people's excuse to say fuck.
right fuck cock because like goddamn where they only I get the bit. Hey, welcome back to the pod show. We have a little we're gonna do a little special, you know, little time capicola. I've never had capicola. Have you? I know you have you had capicola?
I've never had capicola
Oh,
in
this
my
is
life.
exciting. Here.
I've had it every day for the last 3
I only
days
realized
since January 3rd.
its existence only came into my prism.
This week.
No,
Y'all got to get cultured.
going to Sapporo here in Winona.
Yep. Shout out. That's
Shout out
what
to
we're
Sapporo to Cecilia.
Are we ready? Should I eat it?
Let's munch on it.
I
Let's
wanna have
let's
one.
get munchy.
Let's take a bite together.
So, in honor of the new release from Port of the Chemist, Dante, Capicola is the album name, or what would that be, an EP?
EP, 3 songs,
3-song EP.
20 minutes.
Capicola, check it out. A lot of really fun tunes. 3 fun tunes on there.
Dante, what can you say about the songs? Like what?
They are very dancey and very fun. It's just straight up electronic, like.
But you know what I like about it is
melodic,
that they are, but they also aren't, because they are to a point. Because I'm not the type who's gonna put in my headphones and just listen to EDM.
Yeah,
you know,
it's not like repetitive house music.
True.
It's more of like a storytelling kind of adventure thing.
Yeah, you have like a lot of instruments in there and a lot of cool sampled vocals and whatnot. Yeah. To where I can still, because like EDM, I feel like I mostly enjoy if I'm there. You know, like at a show, at a club.
Raging,
I go to
doing
clubs,
drugs, having sex.
Yeah, Molly, eating Molly, doing Molly.
Eating Molly?
Calling Molly.
Who's Molly?
That was a great Lollapalooza, man.
Both Mollies, those twins.
Wait,
those twins are both named Molly.
Yeah.
That
Check
was
this
awesome.
out. Oh, we can maybe get the audio.
Did you eat it yet? Ready?
I took a bite. I'm sorry.
Nice. Slam it.
While Yanta
You ate it one bite? Whoa.
While Yanta is finishing up with his corkscrew, he'll put up his palm to show where you can download I guess not download, but access Dante's
All the
new
different
EP,
platforms?
all the platforms and where you can access it.
Is it everywhere? Is it on Deezer? Shit. Well,
But there it is.
I don't know how I listen to
Port of
it.
the Chemist.
Port of the
Capicola.
Chemist. Check it out.
It's on all the
Congratulations, buddy.
streaming platforms. It's not on Bandcamp yet, but it will be, because Bandcamp is the coolest one.
It
They
is.
give you the most money, and also I can make it free on there
Yeah.
for all the homies.
You know, this is a serious podcast, so I do want to say something serious because this is a serious podcast. I'm going to pass the bottle around, actually. If you don't use Bandcamp, you should, because Bandcamp is the best way to get artists their money, and actually that's how you find the cool stuff like around here. If you're from Minnesota, that's the best way to keep up to date with artists and all the
It's also tough to get waves and MP3s nowadays from like streaming platforms. So like DJs, if they want to spin my tunes, aren't going to be able to really do that from Spotify.
to get the appropriate
So to actually buy the file, Bandcamp's kind of the way to go.
Yeah.
And then you don't even have to buy it with me. It's going to be free. Get
That's
on
what's
there,
up.
remix that shit.
But in general, if
That's-
you want to support artists,
Yeah.
That's totally
They get
true.
more of the
Although I
money.
would also say, don't stress about it. If it just
Well,
listen
yeah.
on Spotify.
Listen to it. Yeah, just listen.
Oh, yeah.
Period. But
Right.
but if you're intent on being supportive,
Yeah.
audience.
yeah, if you're not a fucking thief who just takes art without
then go
paying-
listen to Spotify.
yeah. No, check it out.
Okay, wait. I have to say I like Capicola. That was really good.
Can I try some?
I just ate.
Oh, you don't have your own?
I'd never eaten prosciutto
Specs?
either. Spencer, you said you like prosciutto better than Capicola. I couldn't disagree with that more. I just tried prosciutto also for the first time. I was none too impressed.
Doesn't
But
get better.
That's got some.
Better than this.
That's got some
Nice and
zip.
peppery.
It's got some zip
So-
to it. I like that.
Yeah, it does. That was a good pepper.
It's just like it's like zip ham.
And it's specifically from,
That's what I was about to say.
you can still say it,
Oh, Sapori.
Sapori.
Oh, I
Sapori.
thought you were gonna say
Decent
where it was like,
Sicilia.
Can we put their
from a pig, I think. Right? Yeah.
Can you say that? I don't know. It might be canceled.
Hey, Isaac, lower your palm.
from
Give
a-
it some breathing room. There we go.
Sapori. Sapori's a little story about that. We went and got this capicola
Story
tonight.
about supporting.
Little story about Sapori. This is my podcast, dude. Stop stealing the thunder. Okay.
Sorry.
You're so cool, and it's really hard to, be the host when you're in here making all these funny jokes. God damn it.
Sorry.
Eat your meat and do your lines.
Do you like? Yeah.
The party machine's dead.
It might be. I haven't charged it in a minute. So, Sapori, we were there tonight to get the capicola. And I walked in, and our good homie Eric, who owns Sapori, I hope I'm saying that right. Am I?
Eric.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say.
Damn. I went in and I was like, hey, man, we're recording a podcast to talk about Capicola, Dante's new record or new EP. And he was like, oh, cool. And I was like, do you sell Capicola? And he was like, I can get you Capicola. He's like, do you want the sandwich too? I was like, I mean, He's like, it's Dante's favorite sandwich. I was like, all right. And he's like, you could like eat it in front of him and make him a little jealous. And I was like, okay, Eric, you cheeky guy.
I got one in my fridge at home though. I'm
yeah,
ready.
but do you have one right here?
No, I don't.
Oh, wow. Well, I didn't even see that full sandwich.
Yeah, it's bomb. Definitely go to Sapori in Winona on Main Street.
Damn, that is really good.
It's really fucking good.
You guys want
Really
some of this
bleeping,
sandwich?
really penis fucking good.
So
fuck.
so cunt fucking good
Shit.
bitch slut good.
Yeah.
Hi
Eric.
Whoa.
Hey Eric, sponsor our podcast. I feel bad. Do you want to bite of this sandwich?
I'm good. I honestly got that for dinner the last 3 days, and I have one in my fridge I'm going to eat later. I'm serious about this capicola shit.
Yeah,
man.
you are. That's probably why.
You always get the same sandwich?
Same thing. I've never gotten anything else from there because
I get-
every time I get that, I'm like, this is the
That
best
is
thing I've ever
really
eaten.
fucking good. The more like it's one of those where it sits in your mouth, and I've already swallowed it, but it's getting better still. That's really good. Go to
That
Sapporo.
flavor. That flavor.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the timing's way off, but probably why you've been, sharting your pants because you've been drinking beer and eating nothing but meat.
We need to cycle back to the sharding. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because-
that's why I trying to spin it back to
Is
that.
this like
We
how
can if you want. We can
how much
talk about
about your
anything
poops?
else. Though.
how much material came out?
That's a great question.
Not a lot,
Not a lot.
but enough to turn my car around.
Okay. I would say basically any
I
amount
was
would
gonna
be
say,
enough.
I feel like any
Yeah.
amount of shard is a good reason to not
So,
go and
fair
sit
enough,
on the
yeah.
couch for
But fair enough. Yeah.
30 minutes.
I mean,
Yeah, I didn't want to be that guy. Coming.
I mean,
in
you're
here with-
here. Most places
I
I'd
know
say
I
turn
could've.
around. Yeah,
Yeah,
here
but-
you're welcome to.
But I
You
have
shirt right now
I
if
have
you
a
want.
date after this.
Really?
No, I don't.
Oh.
But you never know. Don't have a shirt in your pants.
You want to go on a date?
Maybe.
Can you shirt your pants first?
Maybe.
All right. Pick me up right now.
I can proudly say that I feel like I'm gonna jinx it, and I know it's not gonna last forever. But I can proudly say that in my
3,
adult life, I've never
2,
pooped my pants
1.
ever.
Shart.
I can't even. and
You
I
didn't
can't-
jinx it. You're good. You're good.
Oh, it's true.
That
You looked up
Jake
for
is clearly poo shy and not willing to tell the truth on camera.
This
folks.
guy's never had a blog about his
No,
poop.
I'd be proud of it if I pooped my pants.
As you should. As you
Well,
should.
maybe not proud, but I'd be very open about it, and I never ever have. And I'll hey, this will Isaac's 30-minute pod show will be the first to know if I ever do.
Thanks, man. That's good
Same.
of you. Yeah, and
Unfortunately.
yeah.
Wait, but I
Yeah.
feel like what you did today to me would be even be considered pooping the pants if you get enough. If you got to turn back.
Well, how much was it? We didn't
No,
even.
I wouldn't say
What are we talking? If you had to make
if
a
it's
circle.
technical. I didn't poop my pants, guys. I sharded.
I taught
Jesus
my mom.
fuck.
I taught my mom the word shart. Me and my brother taught my mom the word shart
Mhm.
last year, and she laughed about it. She'd never heard it before, and she laughed so hard about it for probably close to 30 minutes, and then kept bringing the word up like the rest of the week. And I was
That's
at my parents'
amazing.
house.
Dante.
She finally had a word for what had been plaguing
She's like,
her
"Wait."
entire life.
That's what it's been. I'm just waiting for someone to tell me what that's called. I'm proud of you and I'm proud that you trust us and
course.
the audience of Isaac's 30-minute pod show to share your Shark Tales. It's like Shark Tales, but way better.
Yeah.
Shark
I
Tales.
love this pod.
I love you guys. Jake doesn't know, but the music is playing. We're in the
And
outro.
I
Oh yeah.
love it.
This shit's over.
Can you dance again? Can you line that up? Yeah, give it. Yeah.
No, I don't even want to.
He doesn't even want it. What a professional. What an absolute professional. Sappori, fuck. It's good.
Really good.
Really good. Any last words you guys want to say?
Oh, this has been very fun. Thank you.
It's been fun.
I
Thank
pre-
you, Jake, for coming short notice and
Yeah.
Yeah,
talking about-
I've enjoyed doing it. Thank you for asking me, Isaac. And,
Thank you guys for coming on. Go listen to
Anytime.
I almost said Kapori. Now I can't think of it. What is it?
Sapori di Sicilia.
No.
Oh.
Capicola.
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 When I go to Sapori, I get the pesto pistachio dish, and I think it's amazing. So there's a variety of choices.
Yeah. We're over 30 minutes now. Thank you for listening and watching. And if you don't like, comment, and subscribe, we will kill you. We'll find you. We'll kill you.
I have nothing to do with that.
Like, comment, and survive. Jake's going to track you down. Thanks for listening.